welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. I picked this up in my local Tesco's. So I do have a little extra something with it. I no longer have Crafts Beautiful on subscription. I did end it because I found that this and Paper Crafter were the same. I think I've continued with Paper Crafter. I think I decided that I was going to just continue with it just for a few moments, see what it's like. So yeah, but then I remember last month I'd seen that they had the little Tataglaze bee, so I thought, yeah, I want that. So I was in Tesco's last night, and yeah, my husband, there's another one that I want. My husband's going to go and grab it for me today, and that's the Die Cut Essentials. It's got a typewriter with it, die, and oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I've asked him for that. So it is Crafts Beautiful. It's August edition, so it's 2021, and it is issue number 361. So in this we get this magazine, which is the Create and Craft Club magazine. So this comes out fortnightly. I used to get this actually when I was in the club for Create and Craft, but I'm no longer a member because, yeah, I just find that I wasn't buying anything, so it was just a waste of money. There's other bits and pieces that I've been concentrating on this year, like I've been stocking up on my Copic markers, so I'm so close to finishing the set. So yeah, I think I'm one of these people that likes to have everything, like you know, like a full set. Well, not technically a full set, because there is colours that I'm not bothered about getting, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but then I suppose if I wanted the full set, I'd have the full set of Distress Inks and the full set of oxides, and I'm not really that fussed. So yeah, maybe it's just pens. I just love pens. Anyway, so yeah, we got that. So I'll probably give it a quick read, and then it'll go in the recycling. But yeah, this is it. So this is Crafts Are Beautiful. Again, issue 361. So I'm not going to go through every page in case you haven't bought it yet, and you are thinking of buying it, because if you buy it, you'll want to do your own thing, because I know that's what I like to do, and you'll want to read it yourself. So we'll just open a few pages at a time. There's some ideas on how to use the dies. So I'm sort of looking at it, and this is all we sort of have, and I'm trying to work out what on earth are we going to create with it. I have no idea. Absolutely none whatsoever. So let's grab a few different pieces. So Crafts Beautiful actually is a lovely magazine because it has a lot of different things in. It's just the gifts were very much the same as the other ones, and yeah, there's only so many paper kits that I sort of wanted that were very same, like very similar. So I'm not saying I won't ever subscribe to it again, but I will pick up the odd issue depending on what they're like. Yeah, so depending on what the gift is, I think, as most people do. I made one of them before. They're quite easy. I love crocheting. I haven't crocheted actually in quite a while. So at the back we've got our crossword, and we've got our Sudoku, which I think I might actually have a go at for once. Normally I just ignore them because I'm not very good with that, but yeah, there's no reason why we can't have a go. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So it's very much the same. So we have so in September's, it is a Christmas issue, and it's very much the same style of card making kit that you get. However, I mean, it is gorgeous. You do have a stamp there of a robin with a poinsettia and some holly leaves, so that's quite nice, and some really nice papers. But like I said, yeah, I've got loads of different kits like this, so I'm quite happy not to get it. So I don't really feel like I'm I've been watching that. I need to catch up. All it glitters, but yeah, like I said, I need to catch up. So that is the magazine. So sorry if I bored you there, getting all distracted. And yes, right, what I'm going to do is grab my plates. Okay, so let's grab the plates and let's think, what are we going to do? Because by the looks of it, I'm going to have to bring something in. Now, I do have some paper here. So what I'm thinking is, because I was making something yesterday that required some paper. So I'm thinking that what we could do, let's have a look at how big they are. Oh, they're so tiny. Maybe cut it out of paper or cardstock. Actually, I'm wondering, cardstock's probably better, isn't it? Yeah, I think cardstock's much better. So what I'm thinking is, let's cut it out of some white cardstock, and we'll cut quite a few pieces. And then what we'll do is we will use some yeah, I'll just use my Copic markers to colour them in, and we'll do that because I think that's going to be sort of better. So I'm just going to grab a couple of sheets out. This is 160 GSM cardstock, so it's a thinner weight, which I think will be just that little bit better. Let me move everything out the way. I have just sat, would you believe, and made lots and lots and lots and lots of card bases. So I had run out, so I'd gone and picked up some cards this morning before the weather got ridiculously hot, and I did create myself some card bases. So I think I've made, there's like 280 there, so I didn't think that was bad. Right, okay, so what we're going to do, I was going to put 2 pieces in, but I don't think it would do 2 pieces, so let's have a go. And actually I think we can get everything out of one. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to die cut and sort of go from there. I think, I was about to turn the camera off then. I'm thinking, because I'm going to do quite a few die cuts, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and do it, and then we'll come back and we'll do, yeah, we'll do whatever's we're going to do next. So, oh, and actually they are really, really pretty, so we can definitely colour them in and make them super, super gorgeous. Come on, Mr. B, get up. Yeah, definitely going to make these really, really nice. And yeah, let's make a sort of summer themed ish card, I think. So yeah, so like I said, just going to do the whole page, cut out everything, like the whole page, and then I'll come back, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we have done the whole page. Let me just move my machine just back a little bit. Right, so I have die cut the whole page. So the whole page is, so we've got quite a few elements, and I've been trying to think what I'm going to sort of do with these elements, and yeah. I think it's just going to be colour them in with my Copics, or I mean you could use anything really to colour them in. I just happen to have my Copics, although, sorry, I'm just getting those bits. I do get asked a lot about my board. This board here is an old Spellbinders board, so this actually was with my really old Spellbinders machine, and the thickness of it is, so let's have a look, because then just so that you know, so the thickness of this is actually 6mm thickness, and I use that. And then this one is a really cheap one off eBay. You get a pack of 2 of them for £10, and this one measures, so this one is 3mm. So I find that the 9mm fits perfectly through my machine, and cuts perfectly without the need of shims. So, and my boards don't, yeah, they don't curl up or anything. But like I say, that one's an old Spellbinders one, which is 6mm thick, and this one is just a cheap one off eBay, which it was £10 for 2, and yeah, that one's 3mm thick. So just in case that helps any of you guys with your Geminis. I absolutely love my Geminis, but I have to say their plates are just absolutely awful, and for a massive company you would think that they would sort it out big style, but no. Right, I'm just going to put these back in here because I don't want to lose them. They are so pretty. So pretty. So yeah. My husband is decorating my mum's house, so he has just sent me some pictures of her hallway, so it looks really nice. I'm just having a quick nosy. Right, okay, so these are all of the bits. Now I am just going to grab a piece of paper just to put under these so that we can colour them. Like I said, I have no idea what we're going to do. Now, normally, you guys know me, when we do magazine videos, normally I don't bring in anything. However, I feel that with this particular card, we're going to have to bring something in. So I do have some sentiments here already die cut out. So I might just use one of these sentiments, because we all have some sort of sentiment, don't we? So, I might do the thanks so much one. Like that. And I'm thinking that we do some matting and layering. So I've just moved my light out of the way just so I can see what colour to go for. I don't know whether to go for, like, I was thinking orange at first, which is not a colour I would normally go with, and then I was thinking blue, and then I was thinking yellow. So do you know what, let's go with, I'm going to go with orange and yellow. So yeah, let's go with orange and yellow, because I think that that's quite a nice bright summer colour. So I really am just using my scrap bits. Oh, that might be just big enough. I've got the centimetre side, so that makes no, just over 3. Oh, that could work actually. Right, so let me just move that up out the way. And let's cut these down. So I'm just going to grab my trimmer, and we want this to be straight. So I'm going to cut it at 5, and I'm going to have it at 5 by 3. Okay, so that's going to go in the centre of our card. Yes, that's perfect, so I don't have to cut into that big bit. Right, so perfect. And then, so this card base is 4 inches by 5 7/8. But yeah, so just so that you know. So I'm going to cut that at 5 3/4 by 3 7/8. Make sure it's all straight, just because I want a very slight white border around. Like I say, guys, you know that I don't bring in normally anything when I do these videos, but I just feel like we're left with no choice. I feel like a lot of us do have some coloured cardstock on hand, but if we don't have coloured cardstock on hand, I know that we do have inks and stuff that we can colour up paper to whatever colour that we want, or white cardstock to whatever we want. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Not bringing in much. Right, so that's all we're going to do. Right, I'm liking that. So I want to get these stuck down. I'm thinking actually, let's round the corners. So I'm just going to get my corner punch, because I think that'll look nice. Do I want to do all of them, or do we just want to do the end? Actually, that needs emptying, I bet you. Oh, look at that. This is, there we go. When it gets blocked, it definitely gets blocked, which is a bit of a nightmare, but it's a really nice punch, so I personally really like it. It is an EK EK Success corner punch. So I know I've been asked before, and I didn't realise that it actually said on it that what make it is. So it's an EK Success one. I'm thinking maybe just the bottom. Oh, that's really hard on my hands. Okay, and then let's do the bottom of the yellow. Like so. Right, okay. Yeah, I like that. Right, okay, so let's get this all glued down. So I'm just going to use my art glitter glue to glue this on. Remove all of that dried glue. Right, I have just taken the pin out. Seriously? Alright, let's try that again. Honestly, there we go. So I'm just going to go all the way around. Although I have just done the one thing that I never do. I have just put my needle in the wrong way to get the blockage out. So never mind. These things happen, don't they? Right, okay, so that's stuck onto there. And then we're just going to grab this piece and do the same. So I'm just going to glue all the way around like so. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop that on just like that and make sure that's nice and straight. So that's our card base all done. So I think that looks really, really nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to grab a bunch of greens. And we're just going to colour the petals. Now I have left some of these upstairs, some of my Copics. I don't have the full range here, but that's fine. So I'm just bringing in a light shade and a mid shade. So I'm just doing 2 shades. And then let's colour those in. Right, I think they need to be dark. But these bits, I want them light, so the little twirly whirlies. And then, so our stalk will be, so yeah, so I think sometimes when you're die cutting, you don't necessarily need to go straight for, you know, the coloured cardstock to get what colours you want and stuff. The white works just as well. So yeah. Okay, so I've done that, and then we'll have, oh, let's go with red. So I'm going to go with R17 and R14 just to go around the centre. Now this, the cardstock that I've used to die cut these out is Copic friendly, so I know that I'm going to be okay with using my Copics on this. But honestly, you could just use copier paper and just use felt tips. You could use anything for this. So I'm just going to go around. I'm actually going to bring in a third one. So I'm bringing in my R12. Just like this. Oh, there is the news. So that must be on my iPad. And then we're just going to go around like this, and yeah, this looks actually really, really nice. I think that's turned out gorgeous. So now it's deciding, do I do all the same colour? Do we change it up? I'm thinking all the same colour and keeping it quite, what's the word, sort of, yeah, simple. That's it. Simple. Okay, and then we're just going to do this little one and this bit. So I know you won't be able to see much at the moment because it is on here, but bear with me. I'm just putting orange in the centres, like so, and then there we have our little flower all nicely coloured in, and it was done really quickly. You can get the same effect using watercolour pens. You can use your colour pencils, you could use gel pens, you could use yeah, you could use anything, a multitude of things. So what I'm going to do is, I'm liking the colour of that, so I'm thinking that maybe, so let's get some more bits that we have, say 3 of them, like so. So I'm going to do them all the same colour. That's what I'm thinking. So just like that. So that's how that will be. Obviously it will be coloured in. And then we have our bees, so I'm thinking we just have the one bee there, and then have our little, yeah, our sentiment there, and that's it. I really like that, so that's what we're going to do, guys. So just using these colours, so I'm using BG93 and BG96 for my leaves. I'm using R17, R14 and R12 for the flowers, and in the middle of the flowers I'm using YR07. And then for the bee, I am going to use my C8 and C6, and I'm going to use my YO2 and my YO8. So that's what I'm going to use for the bumblebee. So let's get them coloured in. And yeah, oh, wrong one first, this one first. So darker colour, I always put my darker colour down first, yeah, and then I put in my lighter colour last. So it's just going along and popping in that green wherever we see it, and then you sort of pull that, you blend your colours out, just like so. So yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go right the way around. So that is the green done on that one. So let's do the green one on this. Please do feel free, if you don't want to watch me colour in, please do fast forward, because I know that not everybody likes to watch all the colouring in parts, but then I also know that there's people out there that absolutely love watching the colouring in parts. So some videos I will speed it up, some videos I will let it play. So I think because this is just small amounts of colouring in on this video, I'm gonna leave it in. So I hope you guys don't mind. So yeah, right, just gonna, I'm hoping it's not going to be too long of a video as well. So those are that's those two, so I don't need the green anymore, do I? No. So these can go away. Let's do the centers of our flowers. So I'm just going to use my pens, sort of like do all the different colors with my pens, just so that I can then put them away. So that was the YO7, so that can go away. And then so 17, just go around there like so. Like I say, colouring it can be either as quick as you want it or as slow as you want it. It depends, I suppose, on if you, the effects that you're wanting. Yeah, so let's pop on the next colour. And it does help when you've got paper that really helps with yeah, with blending as well. So this is HP paper, but this is the 161. I must admit I much prefer the 200 GSM. I find that you get a better blend on it than you do this one. So, but this one's good for little bits like this. Right, nearly done. Making sure everywhere is nicely covered. So that's that one. I've got a little bit that needs to come out. There we go. I've missed loads of bits as well because it's on the white paper. Yeah, I'm missing loads. So how's everyone's day been? Because I'm not, today is so warm. I'm not sure when this video will go up. I'm hoping it'll go up tomorrow, which is Wednesday. But yeah, it's so warm. Went out this morning with my daughter, so we had a walk over to our local town and we went in a few shops. I grabbed my card for my card bases, and then we had to pick up like just your normal everyday stuff like shampoos and things, because for the first time in a very long time I had run out, which who knew you could run out. So yeah, we had to do that. Right, okay, I'm wondering whether just to colour all this in black actually, well, in grey, because we've got the yellow that's going to peek through, so yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. So yeah, we've had a lovely time. So, and then I was sat doing some card bases as I showed you, and then yeah, I just had to go and have a shower because, like I say, the weather today is really warm, so a nice cool shower really did help. Yeah, so that was nice. Right, okay, I've done them. Now I'm going to come in with a really pale colour. So I'm going to come in with my C3 and my C0 for the wings, so like so. And then we're just going to sort of blend that out using the C0. I don't know, I just like to add really pale grey to the wings of, yeah. And then, oh, perfect. I like it a lot. Right, okay, so let me just pop these back because we don't need these. The only other thing I can do actually is we could grab a little bit of this. So let's grab some scissors, you know, to get that yellow so it's different. I'm just going to cut that down a second, and we can do it so that this fits on here, just on the belly of our piece. So if I just try and cut around it, you know, so that, oh, without cutting any of this off, that might work. Right, okay, I'm just going to grab this darker yellow and I'm going to colour this whole piece in. So I'm not actually going to do any shading or anything to this, I'm just going to leave it. And then that can just, yeah, that works. And then I'm just going to stick this on. So I'm going to just put some blobs of glue on there. And then we are going to have that so that it fits over the top. And there we have our little bumblebee. Oh, he's absolutely adorable. Oh, so cute. So cute. Right, let me put these back. I have just noticed that I missed some points, so I'm just bringing in my C6 just to cover all of those white bits that I've missed. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do, because I've got all of these little bits left, is these are just going to go in with my dies, and then I can use them again on another card or another project in another day. So yeah, right, I'm just going to get rid of these little bits, and I think it's now time to stick our card together. So again, using this my art glitter glue, I'm just going to pop some glue on the back of here, and we're going to glue this down. So this has actually turned out better than I had expected it to, because obviously I was a little worried with there being very little stuff in. So I hope all is forgiven with me adding some cardstock in. Oh, I like that. But then I suppose we all do have basics in our stash, don't we? Or at least we all try to have basics in our stash. I know I try. I think I try a bit too hard because I might have a bit too much. But don't let the husband hear me saying that, because he'll say, well, why don't you have a clear out? And it just doesn't work that way. Oh, I like that. I think the colours are gorgeous. So I'm quite pleased with the colours that I have chose. So let's just want to make sure that the spirals definitely have a bit of glue on. And that's going to go there. Okay, And then Mr. B, I'm going to have his wings up, so they're not going to get glued on. We're just going to have this part glued on. Okay, and he's going to sit there. And yeah, I like that a lot. And then we're going to have thanks so much just there. I'm thinking actually, let's raise it up. I think that'll be nice. So I've got some foam pads here. Okay. Right, and let's take the backing off. So these, the backing comes off really easily. So with these ones, I definitely wouldn't just put glue over, because yeah, they're more or less ready to pop off as soon as you touch them. Right, okay. So yeah, so just taking a sentiment out of our stash and a bit of cardstock, we have managed to create a card. Now I am thinking we need gems. Now you can either use gems or Nuvo drops. At the minute I'm using my gems because I have lots of them, and yeah, I just feel like I need to use them, and I got myself a new tool. Do you know what? I'm going to go with the orange, I think. The orange gems. Yeah, I like that. So they're all sort of different, like different sort of shades of orange, which is quite nice. And that one, and let's go with another little baby one. There we go. Oh, right. So there we have it, guys. That is my card for today. I really do hope that you have enjoyed it here, and I hope that you've enjoyed watching me make this card. So just a very quick reminder before I do go, the card was made using the gift that we got in Crafts Beautiful. Crafts Beautiful will cost you $7.99 in store. It is a bit cheaper on subscription, but yeah, if you were to buy it from the supermarket, then it is $7.99, and this is issue number 361. So like I said, I really do hope that you've enjoyed this. I think my card is absolutely beautiful. It's turned out really pretty, so I'm happy. Anyway, I will see you again very soon in another video, but until then, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.